Rogers customer on Friday, and when it comes to your mobility and internet and I guess everything else, and if you were a business that relies on Rogers to provide you internet when it comes to your checkout, when it comes to debit counter, well, this was a problem when it came to businesses that were not able to take orders, were not able to complete the order when it came to people needing to pay with debit cards. And that was faced as Toronto police also said that 911 calls were being affected. Well, what does that mean when you don't have redundancy? Here at Y Media, yes, our Rogers account was down, but we also had Bell Internet and we had backup. Obviously, you'd have to for media. But when it comes to 911 calls, if you can imagine people not being able to get through, and the question is, raised that if, Rogers has such a vast coverage throughout the country, and this was Canada-wide, this was not just like the GTA that was affected. Does that mean that now Ottawa should be looking, our federal government should be looking at more competition, allowing new entrants, and not allowing the monopolization of one company being able to have access to providing such large coverage when it comes to internet and cell service and everything else in between, and what it means for businesses that need to have redundancy and backup? But now another issue has risen where Rogers is warning customers about a text message scam that are going out saying that they're offering credit following the nationwide outage. So they're definitely sending out that warning saying do not fall victim to these scammers who are now sending text messages saying that there is a credit offer and because of the service interruption, and the text message says this. And so be careful, okay? So this is what the text message says. It says, we will apply the credit proactively to your account and no action is required. If you receive a suspicious SMS, please forward it to 7726 spam. This is what the tweet has been put out as of July 9th, because they were warning that this is what's going on. Rogers is saying that they're going to do it regardless of you having to reach out to them or having to reply via spam text message to opt into, what they're saying is a credit. They're saying they're going to proactively add it to the account. Now, the warning has affected so much when it comes to what we said, the 911 services, ATMs, phone lines, and Rogers says the service has now been restored and the network and systems are closed to fully operational, they said, and this is a statement that was put out by the president's CEO, Tony Stefarani. He says that essentially it was a technical team. They were upgrading their software and essentially, he says, and it just caused the outage, and he put out a statement saying this credit will be automatically applied to your account and no action is required from you. We know how much our customers rely on our network, and I sincerely apologize. We're particularly troubled with some of the customers could not be reached emergency services, and we're addressing the issue as an urgent priority. And that's where things stand right now. Some of the customers said that they didn't have service until Sunday, so that took them for anywhere from 1 to 3 days.